Hey, Brick, you're back. And today you're back for another video for the SpongeBob movie game. A very strange oddity I want to cover in the SpongeBob movie game. I don't know why this is happening, but it's kind of cool. Well, it is cool. For mods, though, if you want to play certain characters, you have to move them from the different levels or something. I've done it before. I don't remember what I've done it a while ago. You need to grab an ever player character from the ever level and you move their he-wolf thing and a few other things over. I haven't done it in a while, but you need something for their lighting, or they just turn black. You can't see the characters. It's just a shadow silhouette. Yeah, movie game's different from BFBB. There's no character files that are in the level files. It's a little different. They're in a player file, but so you want to play certain characters, it's global files. You just need to move the character from the level that they're in, or you can even straight up just probably change the skins too by going in the, like, let's say you want to play as, you go with Goofy Goober Patrick, and since that's level 2, you want to play, let's say if you're playing Manager SpongeBob, you could probably just, you can go to his file and switch out with Caveman type. You can just switch out the character models and stuff like I do for Mastermind and different things. But there's something cool I found, actually, I want to show you guys. It's what happens if you name the file a certain name, and then you open the game with that name. Like, for this thing, most of the time, even people that do mod movie, you know what I mean. Most of the time, when you load up a custom map, you're going to be playing as Miniature SpongeBob. Miniature SpongeBob. From No Cheese. Where he's the manager in his dream. Well, apparently, that's normally what you load up as. That's the default skin that loads up. But if you actually name it specific files, you can play as ever characters, like without having to go to the level names and grab the character. You can do that. You can do that, but it's kind of cool. So if I name it TLO1, I think I'll be Manager SpongeBob. But if I'm playing, I'm gonna try to show you a little example of this. It's kind of cool. I'll have to make an example of this, but this is TLO3. And this is a test level. My custom map mod I'm working on, I do have my custom map mod that doesn't, you're going to see things, but that's another file. I call it HB01 for the hub world, but I'm using the HB hub world to also mess with stuff because it's cool to like mess with things. So I just copied the existing file and put it in another folder and renamed it to TL. It's the same level with all the stuff I showed you, but I renamed it so I can use it as a different map if I want to. Yeah, you can do that. It's cool. So, you just grab the file out of the, you just copy the two files, and then I'll demonstrate it later on in this video. It's kind of cool. But, you have to name it TL, and ever files could be weird, but if you name it TL for some reason, when you get to 03 or 02, it will pull different player characters, like Patrick and SpongeBob. So, yeah, don't know why certain specific file names are doing that. Maybe there was supposed to be a TL at one point. I don't know. Because the file isn't in the game, dude. But you name it specific things and you're going to have a weird thing happen. So I'll open up my custom level where I was testing out some stuff with Scooby-Doo again. I was testing out some Scooby-Doo stuff. So let me just open this up. So we're playing as normal SpongeBob right now. This isn't Manager SpongeBob. We're playing as the normal SpongeBob. And I didn't grab the files for him to move. I just loaded this. I just simply named the file TL03. And we're playing as him. We're really playing as Manager SpongeBob. I mean, normal SpongeBob. Whoa! And if you name it, yeah, I'm gonna show you some stuff with this. It's weird. I love this, dude. I love this stuff. It's so funny. I'm over here, dumb. Hello? Damn it!
Oh, that's a headache waiting to happen. Ouch! Nothing like a little man type stuff.
Okay. So that's what it looks like when we play. Yeah, this is me testing out stuff, but that's what it looks like with the file TL03. TL03. Now we'll load up my ever file. And just pull up my thing. And we'll name it TL05. Now, I'm using the same exact level. I'll show you later on in this video what we did, but I'm just showing you something cool you can actually do with this. Meaning, you might be able to do some interesting stuff with this. Yeah, there are some things you might be able to do with this. Like, for example, you might be able to grab the Goofy Goober level, BB03, and duplicate the file and rename it to a different level name. And well, I wonder what would happen. I wonder if it doesn't, maybe only the custom maps? I'm not really sure, but just, I'll mess with it. Yeah, it's very interesting. There's a little quirk you can do with this. You can manually grab the characters. You can manually do that, but either swapping out the skins yourself in the level files, character file folder, or just by grabbing the file from whatever character and then, like, you know, from another existing map and just moving their pointer and their player character, hero, everything in there in the player area. Which that's how I do. I don't know. Movie game's different from BFBB. There's some stuff I'm still messing with. Because there's not proper files like for patch editor files or proper things you move. It's a little different. It's a little weird, honestly. The movie game for that specific thing, it's kind of weird, but it's pretty easy to do. You just gotta remember the lighting. There's certain things you need for the lighting where the character just turns all dark, like transparent. It's weird. But yeah, it's a cool thing. I want to show you guys this. Now this is really weird. So now we need this is the same level. I just duplicate the file. I duplicated the same file and we renamed it to TL05, and it's gonna see this is gonna happen. Hopefully it does. Hopefully. And it did. Now we're driving the paddy wagon. Even though the paddy wagon is kind of weird, there's no sounds because they're not in the level file, but it's a paddy wagon. It's kind of weird, but you can back up and you can drive it. See, they have their, if I had like boosters here, I'd probably speed up, but yeah, it's the paddy wagon. It's not, I don't know why it's a bit glitchy. This is a bit glitchy, but it's there, and I don't know. Maybe it's because we're driving. Maybe it doesn't like this custom map. I don't know because this is from BFBB, but yeah, we're actually driving the paddy wagon in the neighborhood by just naming the file. This is the same level, by the way, same exact level. I just duplicated the file and called it TL05. Yeah, I did not. This is the same file, same exact file I've been working on. This is a file. This is a test level. I'm not keeping the Scooby-Doo enemies in my custom map. I'll probably release the Scooby-Doo stuff on its own, but you can't run them over or anything. But it's just funny. Yeah, I wonder if you grab a Goofy token in this state. I wonder if the game would actually crash. Because you're not supposed to be in the paddy wagon when you grab tokens. Or no, I think they'll just do I don't know how that would work. I've seen mods where they do it, but I'm not really sure. I wonder if you can actually hit buttons with these. There's probably a flag you can turn on. I don't usually use the paddy wagon, but I do want to use this at some point. Just don't. Why it's stuck at the same speed. Is it gonna crash the game or is it gonna be okay? Yeah, okay. But yeah, I just named it TL05, and you'll be playing with the paddy wagon. You literally will spawn in the paddy wagon. Yeah, you literally turn into this. Or we can fall in here. We can fall into the pit. Fall it. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Yeah, that's interesting to say. Yeah, that's really funny. Now, we'll also do some more stuff with this. Okay, you know what we're going to do right now? I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, here's what we're going to do. What we're going to do here. We're going to actually try to do something with this. Now, I need to find my files. Let me just open them real quick. Okay. Let's just open. So, yeah, TL05, these ones. So, what I did is okay, this is kind of weird. I already have an existing file. That's right. It's called TL02. It's literally in this folder. So, damn it. I want to show you something funny, but I already have the files here. I guess I have to move them in to like here, and then I can show you what I'm talking about. But we have a file already in here. We have backups of these. I don't know what they're for, but it's probably important if I have backups of them. So, damn it. Ah, man. There's a cool thing I want to show you. I don't know what this is capitalized. I forgot to name this. It's actually capitalized, but the level still opens for some reason. Okay. Guess it doesn't matter. Okay. But anyway, so okay, fine. I'll just have to do this right now. New folder 2. And what we'll do is I'll move these into here for now. Just to show you something really cool, really weird. So they're in there now. And now we're going to rename this to TLO2. Just for test. This is not my main file, so I don't really care. Okay, we'll name this to yeah, okay. I don't want cap locks on just in case, but it worked, but okay. So it put them here. Okay, so there's the levels. So, and let's see. I don't know. We do have the existing thing. I don't know. It might not work, but TLO2. Well, it's actually in that file now. So I moved the file that is for my everything into a new folder. So it's not gonna read it now because it's not in the same folder select. It's moved into a separate folder. So I'm gonna hopefully pull that one that's hopefully that's what Goo Lagoon does. They have the unused Goo Lagoon in a new folder. So if you can't read the unused Goo Lagoon because it has the same file, it only reads the one that's in the main folder. You know what I mean, directory. So hopefully this works. But I don't know if this is gonna work again. If this doesn't work, the video won't be up. I won't put the video on YouTube, but it should work. It should produce a funny effect. So remember, that was the patty wagon, and that was TLO5 is patty wagon. TLO3 and 4 is actually normal SpongeBob. TLO4 is also SpongeBob. Yeah, 03 and 04 will be SpongeBob. TLO3 and 4 will be SpongeBob. TLO5 will be patty wagon. If I name it TLO2, it should work. I'm gonna mute this in case it buzzes. I don't want to hear this right now. I didn't mute it on. I muted it, yeah, in case it crashes. Is it gonna work?
What?
Yeah, see? And it's got the sounds of him. Let me here. It's gonna play them. Yeah.
Oh, I don't want that headache.
Really weird that you can do this.
Don't laugh at me.
So now you can yeah, that's a thing you can actually straight up do. A quick way to play as different characters. Some of the characters. I don't know how many characters this little thing works with, but you can really. There's some of them you can actually play as. You don't have to deal with the whole. It will. Yeah, some of these characters you can pull the files automatically, which is really cool to see. By just me naming the file a different name. Yeah. It will switch out the character for you. Don't know why, because this file, TLO2 and 3 aren't even in the game, so I don't know why it's got a file that maps to it, but yeah, it's cool. We're in the movie game. Yeah, we're not in BFTV right now. We're in the movie game. Yeah, this is a movie game. I I'm glad I got the lighting to work. Like, I'm glad the lighting now works. Yeah, Shay's dome needs to be... I know to put the dome there. Well, this is not my main map, my main level. This is me messing up Scooby-Doo stuff. It's fun.
Little guy, big steak.
This is just me making it, testing things with Scooby-Doo. Yeah, that's why I have a TL level. My main file is called HB01 for the actual level. Yeah. I love how it looks so cool, dude. It's so funny. It's so cool, dude. Gotta move the frags. Don't need those anymore. You can clearly see what character we replaced it with by that, yeah. That's the Goofy Goober enemies, frags of the... I still have the frags. Yeah, that's what happens. I wonder what would happen if you named the file TL or 8. What would happen? I don't know. But, yeah, it's interesting to say the least. It does this. I don't know. But it does it, and it's really funny. So, yeah. Yeah, it's very interesting and weird. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to delete these because these are not. So delete these right now. Delete these two. TL01, TL03, 04. Yeah, 04 is Manager SpongeBob, so. Okay, what would happen if I named this 07? What will happen? Will that do anything weird? Will anything weird happen with this? Try this one. Yeah, it's weird. TLO. I want to try this a few with different. Yeah, it's just playing around with this. Very weird thing I found, but I'm gonna show you it because it's kind of weird. I don't know why that's a thing, but it is. It's cool. Yeah, I don't know why you can just straight up do that. It's because that file isn't in the game. There's no TL, so I don't know why it's pulling the characters like that. It's just cool, little thing you can mess with, I guess. 7. Yeah. So if you have these, name these files the TL02 and upward. TL02 and upward, you play as different people, having Manager SpongeBob. Yeah, you actually play as some of the other characters, everything. The pattern ranking's a bit weird, but don't know why it's slow. Because it still lets you drive it. You can back up. You can brake. Patrick turns around, looks all weird. Yeah, it's got all the animations working. Just the sounds aren't there because they're not in the level. Yeah, so I don't know why that's weird, but everything else is showing up. Patrick will react to the enemies and go, "Little guy, big sting." You know, it will really work. He'll react to the enemies on screen. He'll do everything that he'll roll around. His cart. I meant to press open. He'll roll around. His cartwheel. The flame effect of his cartwheel with that spin effect shows up. The sound shows up. All the sounds and voices work. His jump, everything. It just, even though it's it's really cool that some of these file names. If I can play as Goofy, Goober, Patrick, or SpongeBob, that'd be cool to see. I wonder what you can do with this. Like, yeah, it'd be interesting. This is something I'm going to be playing around with, so I want to teach you guys this in case you want, just so you can test it out. Yeah, it's something cool I want to show you guys. There's something cool I want to just show you guys. Things you can do with this. Just to mess with it. Back to normal SpongeBob again, apparently. Okay. So T07 goes back to... Normal SpongeBob is a lot... Okay. Back to normal SpongeBob, so... I'm gonna try... we're gonna try it all the way up to 010. Then you guys can experiment with it yourself. I'll just try a couple more. Like, let's try 07 and... 08, a couple more. Just experiment with it. Because it's weird. Show you this. Actually, I'll do one more. No, yeah, I'll just do one more. Cap blocks, bro. Come on. Hey, don't want that on. L08. I'll just keep the file open. Let's do that. TL. Let's see. I can't see right now. Okay. No. Okay. Not gonna stay open though. When I click off, it's probably gonna minimize it. But whatever. And then we'll do 08. Yeah, it's gonna minimize it anyway. Whatever. So many tabs open right now. Files open. But like, I'm just showing you this something you can mess with. It's just really weird and it's cool that you can straight up like mess with this. I don't know why he can. I don't know. It's just weird, dude. You can switch out the character. Someone like now most times it's SpongeBob, but sometimes it's ever characters. If I could play as Patrick, it'd be funny if it loads up as only ever Patrick's or SpongeBob's. Okay, still play. That's weird, dude. Huh? Why does 02 and 03 and 04 randomly pick different? That's really weird. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand that, dude, at all. And no, there's nothing to do with that because if you name it. Actually, I don't know. You might be able to get. I don't know, dude. I don't understand this. Yeah, it's weird. Well, there's more things we can test, but I'm gonna test it myself. I'll show you guys what you can do with this. So, if you want to just see what it does, yeah, it's a cool little. I want to show you guys a little thing, weird thing that this game does. Now, what we could also try doing now is also the floating ball levels. We can make a custom empty level and just name it the next file and see what will happen and see what it does. So we will just look for the level called BL, whatever it's called. That's player where is it? Here it is. And we have, I think I've done some, yeah. So BL04 is the last. Yeah, that's the thing. It's not gonna, need a custom, I need an editor file. I need to grab my editor files for this. Okay. Blank hip hop. Copy the files, copy them. These are blank hip and hop files. And open the folder. So this is called BL04. So we will paste this in. And then we name them to the next name. So we'll name it to BL05. See if it does. If I'm still playing as like the character that would normally be here. I want to test this out, so we'll test it. See, I just want to see what. It's weird. It's kind of a quirk. I don't know why some files do that. See, you're gonna see not all of them will. BL05. I already told you guys I was gonna make a video on this. I never got around to it for some reason to show you guys this cool little thing you can do. Yeah, you can just swap the characters out by going into modding and swapping them. Yeah, but I want to show you guys something weird that you can just do with this. It's really weird. Yeah. A 5. Okay. There's nothing. Just remember, guys. There's gonna be nothing in this level. It's a blank level. There's nothing in it yet. But now it will. Yeah. It's gonna be a blank level. No custom maps. No Blender maps. No Yeah. Nothing. No existing levels we changed. No. It's gonna be a custom empty level right now. So when I open it, let's load. This is BL05. Cap locks on. Doesn't matter, honestly. You might be able to do lowercase, who knows? I could test it, who cares? If it doesn't work, and just reopen it. I don't know if I did it all there. It wasn't focused there. BL05, okay. I love modding this game, dude. Really look, you should really look, people that haven't modded this game, usually look into it, it's fun. Industrial Park is a fun editor, like, it really is. I use it a lot. Like, it's a fun program. People on my channel that mod this game also watch my videos, and other people that don't mod this game, you should really try out this program. It's fun. I have a total series on it. So does TechZ. Robustus archived his old channels that he did total videos. New Junkyard. Yeah, both those channels show off cool things and teach you things. TechZ made a Remel 64 mod, which was really cool. I've heard mods, yeah, and I make mod tutorials for this game with a couple people. Yeah, so if you need help with things, just ask any of those people, and I would be happy to help you, and so would they. I've asked questions of other people, and they always help you out. That's why I like the modding community of this game, because they're pretty damn helpful. They will help you if you ask for help. Like they will give you advice or give you suggestions with things, and yeah. There's some things I need to ask for help with, and they will help you. Then we changed the name of the level. I know I did. I know. I'm just talking. We did, but like, I also do mod The Simpsons Hit and Wall on PC. That's a fun thing to figure around with. You make your own little missions and stuff just by going in the files and merging things. It's fun. You literally can just do that. You can take stuff from the existing levels and just make your own mission by moving things from other like missions. It's really not that hard to do. I thought it would be a lot harder because of all the text talk. No, it's not too bad. It looks like a little weird, but once you understand how to mod it's not too bad. It's really not too bad, that game. I mean, it's pretty fun. I like modding Hit and Run. I don't do videos on it much. I mainly mod. We're playing as Manager SpongeBob. Okay, then. So that is really weird. Yeah, that's odd. So he is the default character to show up. He is, actually. Even though I named it BL5. We're not playing as Patrick still. Floating block, though? That might be because it's the ball. Maybe the balls are different. If I play like the ball on SpongeBob, maybe if I do it with a Patrick one, would it be different? I don't know. Test that out. And we don't have to deal with this actually, because we can just open this up. We can just do this. We can just go. Copy these files right here. And then we will go to, whatever it's called. I guess it's FB for floating blocks. I think that's what this one is. So paste this here. And we'll rename it the file that's after this. FB03. So. fuck's always on, dude? Four. I mean, yeah, 4. Yeah, I want to make a video on this, showing you guys something you can do with this. It's interesting. And it doesn't work very often, though. I think there's only specific file names that do that. So playing as Caveman if you can load up as Caveman SpongeBob or Scared SpongeBob from Fug Tug by naming it a certain file, that'd be cool. But I think every time you're going to have to find that character from that level and move it over. So, it's not that much to move over, because it's a global file, but you need specific things for it. I don't really mess with that too much. I know, I've done it once. I did replace the paddy wagon from the Goofy Goober Dream level, the Sunday Driving or whatever it is, with normal SpongeBob. Remember when I made a video last year, I made that level on foot? I don't remember where that file was on my computer, but I was making a mod where I can play that level on foot. And, yeah, I did do that. I took out the paddy wagon and replaced it with normal SpongeBob. I had to go into the existing level and replace the character with the other character. You can do it 2 ways. You can do it that way, or you can, if that's annoying, you can also just go in the files and switch out the character skins by opening, SpongeBob Manager, and then go opening a Caveman Patrick and replacing the skins. Yeah, you might do that too. Like I do with Mastermind. I replace Patrick with Mastermind, Goofy Goober Patrick with Mastermind. That's what I do. Yeah, you can have to switch the character names and just replace the character itself with the textures and models. Well, Mastermind, you need to use Adobe Clump View to do that. I still don't know how to have a way to do that right now. Hopefully there's a more... I really want to move the Scooby-Doo levels into the movie game, but there's no way I know how to... Bingo. Okay, so I knew that. Yeah, so if you do it for floating blocks, you will place... Okay, that may also just be a corrections there, but yeah, we're playing as Patrick now, so that makes sense. So it does call this level. Because it's FBO, yeah, so it's calling it still as Patrick. Don't know why the other level doesn't, that's really weird. The ball doesn't do it, that's kind of weird. Okay then. But yeah. That's all I can say for this video. I just want to make this little video showing you this cool thing I did and I found. It's interesting. I wonder if you can play like that. I'm going to have to mess with the existing levels, like Goofy Goober level, and then replace the name of the file with what I mean by that. I'll explain this before. I'm not going to do this on video, but what I meant by this is you could probably open up. I'm going to test this off camera, but what I mean by this is you might be able to open up Goofy Goober level, and I was messing with some stuff like you can probably open up the Goofy Goober level, and then what you do is you just copy these two files, and then what you would do is you would open up your level or your TL, and you would put it in you just copy the name of the file, and then you would put it in here, so you would see BBO free right, yeah, and you rename it to TLO2 or TLO. You can play as normal Patrick, or you can play as normal SpongeBob in Goofy Goober level or something. Yeah, you can switch out the characters, so you can play a different, I don't know, I have to mess with that. Or the Paddy Reagan level, you can play as normal SpongeBob on foot and walk around the level. That I will be testing, actually. I don't know, it might not work. It's just interesting that you can do that with this thing. That's your own custom levels, though. I don't know if that little glitchy quirk works with the existing levels. Like, if you take the normal hip and hop files and we name them, then would that work? Or there might only be the blank hip and hop files if you rename them. I don't know. I'll just test it out. It's cool little. It's obviously it's a quirk. Yeah, that's kind of weird. There's no level in this game called TLO2. So I don't know why it's pulling. It's always Manager SpongeBob. You're always playing as Manager SpongeBob. That's the default skin. So I don't understand why sometimes by naming those specific files you play as other characters. Like if you want to play as normal Patrick, name the file TL 02. You will play as Patrick. You're any level. You can play Mario Kart map. You can whatever level your custom map will be. You'll be Patrick. You name the file. You can rename that same file. You can then rename that level you've already modded. Name it TLO3. You'll be SpongeBob. No one's playing SpongeBob. TLO4. No one playing SpongeBob. TLO5. You'll be the Paddy Wagon. Yeah, pretty weird. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys next video. Yeah, I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. So, see you guys next video. Bye.